Virgo, Mercury Retrograde. October 20th to November 26th, 2025, when your ruling planet moves backward, the universe is asking you to pause, reflect, and realign. Under the quiet but charged skies of late October, Virgo, something powerful begins to stir in your world. Mercury, your ruling planet, the one that shapes your thoughts, your words, and your daily rhythm, starts moving backward. From October 20th to November 26th, the planet of communication, logic, and clarity takes a retrograde path. And because Mercury rules both your first house is your identity and mind and 10th house is your career and work, this backward motion hits closer to home than for any other sign. This isn't just another Mercury retrograde, this is your planet, your energy, your mind, taking a detour through time. And during these 5 intense weeks, life won't move in a straight line. Emails get lost, schedules twist, people misunderstand you. But deeper than that, something sacred is being rebalanced. It's the universe's way of whispering, slow down, Virgo. Not everything that's delayed is a mistake. Chapter 1. The Communication Maze. Watch what you say and what you sign. Let's start with the most immediate and visible effect, communication. Mercury governs how you think, how you speak, how you express, and how others perceive you. When it goes retrograde, those frequencies get scrambled. You might find yourself saying something simple, and someone else takes it the wrong way. A text that you thought sounded friendly might be read as cold. Or an email with one missing word completely changes the tone of a business deal. For example, imagine you send an email to a colleague, "Let's finalize the project by Friday," but you accidentally skip one detail, the time. Now your team shows up at 2 p.m. Your client expected 9 a.m., and suddenly, you're in the middle of chaos that wasn't even your fault. That's Mercury retrograde energy in its purest form. Tiny details turn into big misunderstandings. Words gain unintended meanings. And as Virgo, the perfectionist of a zodiac, this drives you crazy because you hate inefficiency more than anything else. So during this retrograde, the advice is simple but crucial. Double-check everything. Every text, every invoice, every message, every travel ticket. And if possible, delay major decisions or signing contracts until Mercury moves direct again at the end of November. If you're in marketing, sales, teaching, design, or any communication-heavy field, your creativity will still flow, but expect revisions, edits, and do-overs. Don't see them as setbacks. They're refinements, the universe's way of making sure your message comes out exactly right. And socially, oh Virgo, you'll feel it. Conversations may twist unexpectedly. Friends may bring drama that isn't yours to fix. Someone might even drag you into a misunderstanding just because you tried to help. The key: stay neutral like an observer. Don't take sides, don't gossip, don't try to mediate other people's conflicts. This period isn't about proving who's right, it's about preserving your peace. Chapter 2. The Financial Loop, Anxiety and Hidden Luck. Now, let's talk about money. When Mercury moves backward, your cash flow might feel like it's caught in a loop. Money comes in, and just as fast it goes out again. Unexpected bills, borrowed cash, or emotional spending could drain your wallet faster than you realize. Imagine this. You finally save up for something big, maybe a trip, or a gadget you've wanted for months. But suddenly, your car needs repairs, or your friend asks to borrow money just for a week. You want to help, because Virgo is generous when they care, but that small gesture may delay your own goals. This is not punishment, though. It's a test in boundaries and self-respect. Mercury retrograde will reveal how you handle financial boundaries, who you lend to, who you trust, and whether you're spending money out of guilt, love, or genuine need. The anxiety around finances might rise, but here's the beautiful twist. While Mercury shakes your short-term balance, Jupiter, the planet of fortune, remains exalted in your 11th house of gains, networks, and long-term prosperity. That means while the short-term feels shaky, the long-term is blossoming. You might, for example, discover an old investment, a stock, NFT, property, or small side project that suddenly gains value. Receive an unexpected opportunity through a friend or online contact. or reconnect with someone from your past who opens a new door financially or professionally. This is the paradox of Virgo's Mercury retrograde. It tests your patience in small things so it can reward you in the bigger picture. So yes, tighten your spending, but also keep your eyes open, because the real fortune during this time hides in knowledge, research, and wisdom. Jupiter in strength means that intellectual pursuits, online ventures, and ideas related to education or global trade could bring you unexpected rewards. And Virgo, your sharp mind is your greatest currency. Chapter 3, the emotional fog. When your mind runs faster than time, let's shift inward. Mercury is not just your planet of logic, it's the ruler of your nervous system, your focus, your mental pace. When it retrogrades, your mind becomes both your best friend and your biggest enemy. You may find yourself thinking too much, overanalyzing, replaying conversations, or feeling restless even when everything seems fine on the outside. Picture this, it's 2 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling, scrolling your phone, thinking about a conversation from 3 days ago. Did I say something wrong? Should I have replied differently? Maybe they're upset with me. That's not you losing control. That's Mercury moving through your subconscious, asking you to clear mental clutter that's been quietly draining you. Your sleep might feel lighter, your focus might drift, and emotionally, you might feel more sensitive to noise, people, or even social media. The best medicine right now is stillness, meditation, journaling, walking alone, even cleaning your space. These simple actions can restore clarity to your mind. Because when Mercury rewinds, your intuition becomes stronger, but only if you're quiet enough to hear it. So if you feel mentally exhausted, don't fight it. Disconnect. Step back. Let silence become your sanctuary. And here's the deeper spiritual layer. Retrograde Mercury often drags us back to unresolved conversations or relationships. Someone from the past may reappear, an old friend, a past lover, or a colleague who disappeared without closure. If that happens, it's not always about rekindling the bond. Sometimes it's about finishing an unfinished sentence, emotionally or spiritually. Chapter 4, the hidden gift, wisdom through reflection. Mercury retrograde has a bad reputation. People fear it like a curse. But for Virgo, it's actually a teacher in disguise. Because Mercury is your planet, it never truly harms you, it educates you. This period from October 20th to November 26th is a masterclass in self-awareness and discernment. Let's say you run a small business. During this time, orders may get delayed, a shipment goes missing, or a partner miscommunicates. Instead of reacting, you'll start noticing patterns. This keeps happening because I've been trusting systems instead of verifying them myself. That's Mercury teaching you to refine, not react. Or in personal life, maybe you realize that the reason certain people always misunderstand you is because you over-explain or try too hard to please. Retrograde Mercury is like holding up a mirror to your own mental patterns. It's not here to break you, it's here to polish you. And Virgo, when you polish something, it doesn't just get cleaner, it starts to shine. Chapter 5, health and energy. Mind over matter. Virgo rules health and well-being naturally, and with Mercury retrograde, your mental health becomes the center of attention. You may feel small symptoms of imbalance, fatigue, dizziness, or insomnia, but they often trace back to stress or mental overload. So, the cure isn't medicine, it's mindfulness. Reduce screen time before bed. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon. Journal your thoughts instead of letting them swirl in your mind. And spend time near nature or water. They calm your overactive Mercury energy. A good remedy under thaiastrology principles would be to donate books or educational materials, refrain from gossip, and speak kind words, because Mercury governs speech karma. When you purify your speech, your luck rises. And interestingly, because Mercury governs short trips, small movements, and coordination, your travel plans might face delays or changes. If you must travel, plan extra time. But spiritually, even these delays are signs that you're meant to pause, maybe to avoid a mistake or to meet the right person at the right time. Chapter 6, the path of redemption, turning confusion into clarity. By mid-November, the fog starts to lift. What seemed confusing in late October begins to make sense. Messages that were lost come back. Opportunities that were delayed reappear, often in a better form. You'll realize that every delay, every miscommunication, every wrong turn was actually redirecting you towards something better aligned with your truth. Let's imagine a scenario. You apply for a new job in early October but didn't get a response. During Mercury retrograde, you doubt yourself. Maybe I'm not good enough. But then, at the end of November, they call you again, not for the same role, but for a higher position. That's Mercury's magic. Delay doesn't mean denial. Chapter 7, Spiritual Message. Speak less. Feel more. There's one more secret message hidden in this cycle. Mercury retrograde teaches silence is power. As Virgo, you're ruled by logic. You love order, lists, explanations, and structure. But not everything in life can be fixed through reason. Sometimes the best answer is no answer. Sometimes the best wisdom is felt, not said. During this retrograde, you may have moments where your intuition whispers things that logic cannot explain. Listen. If something feels off, trust that instinct. If your body feels tired, rest before you break. If someone's words feel fake, you don't need proof. Your energy already knows. Mercury is guiding you back to your inner voice. That's where your real intelligence lives. Chapter 8. The Silver Lining. Jupiter's blessing. Let's not forget, while Mercury retraces its steps, Jupiter still shines brightly in your house of long-term gains. It's as if the universe is saying, yes, things may slow down, but I'm still preparing something great for you. That means a promotion or project delayed now may turn into a bigger success later. A temporary separation from someone may reveal who truly values you. A financial decision that looks uncertain now may end up being your smartest move. So don't rush. Trust divine timing. Because while Mercury rewinds your schedule, Jupiter rewrites your destiny. Closing message. Pause is not the end. As we reach the end of this cosmic cycle, here's the truth, Virgo. This Mercury retrograde isn't your downfall, it's your detox. It's a period for you to release what's noisy, what's unorganized, and what no longer deserves your mental energy. Yes, there will be confusion. Yes, there will be moments where you feel unheard or misunderstood. But that's only the universe forcing you to speak more consciously. You are being upgraded. Your words will soon carry new power, sharper, clearer, and wiser. Your finances will stabilize. Your mind will reset. And your path, though delayed, will become unmistakably yours again. By the time Mercury turns direct on November 26th, you'll feel lighter, smarter, and more in tune with what truly matters. So breathe. Slow down. Don't chase clarity. Let clarity find you. Because sometimes, Virgo, when Mercury moves backward, you move forward in ways you never imagined. Thank you for listening. If this message resonated, don't forget to breathe through the chaos, because sometimes the stars slow us down not to punish us, but to prepare us. Until next time, stay grounded, Virgo.